What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ascalon, and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. This is part 8. So I realized I'm a dummy. After editing episode 7, I realized a couple of things. First of all, I think I can still do Hanabi's Bond episode. I thought I had missed out on an opportunity. I forgot that the Bond message was in, or the Bond episode to get to it was through a brain message. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get to that. I don't know if I can abandon this mission that I'm currently on, go do that, and then come back and pick up where I left off. So we'll try to find that out in just a second. And then the second thing is for the Musubis. Yeah, I think that's it. Codes. I have to watch the actual Scarlet Nexus anime. I thought it was gonna come on the TV in the hideout, Yuito's hideout, but no, you have to actually watch that anime. My students have been trying to get me into anime, and I've planned to check out, a few of them soon in the near future, but I really have no desire at this point to watch the Scarlet Nexus anime. So I think IGN, a few other places, they have the codes that have been released so far, I think. So I may just use that information from those websites to help me with that mission, because I don't even have the subscription service, whatever it is, like Funimation or whatever, that you have to watch it. So that was two things I realized. That's the cool thing about editing and posting videos to YouTube. You get to pick up on things that you might have messed up on or made a mistake with. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into it. Scarlet Nexus, part 8. Let's go. All right, so let's see if, first of all, wrong buttons. Let's access the brain message. I just went into the save. Oh. There we go. It's like you gotta hit R1 and up on the D-pad at the same time, and if you hit just up on the D-pad, like if you catch that first, it takes you to the map. All right, let's see. Me. Got a minute. Here we go. You can only send this message during the standby phase. Okay, so I'm about to complete this quest and get back to the hideout. But I gotta remember. Oh, it's from Arashi. Not even Hanabi. Oh, I'm an idiot. But anyways, I'll do that later. Okay. All right, now let's keep going. I guess we're heading this way. All right, hopefully I can complete this mission pretty well, considering a lot of things are like at my level or higher. I need to level up some more. All right, I think I'm like at level 19 or 20. Can't remember.
You're almost at the center of the forecast point. Stay frosty, everyone.
Stay frosty. Let's see what level I'm at really quickly. Feel like it's like Resident Evil Village, like I'm stalling. A couple episodes ago finally made me nervous about this game a little bit when I had to fight the Naomi Other. Okay, I'm level 20. They're both level 19, so hopefully we'll be okay. I did get pretty good at fighting last time and being able to use combos and avoid certain things. Anything back here? No. So hopefully, after not playing this game for a few days, hopefully I can pick back up on those skills that I acquired last episode.
Captain Seto, this is where the others were anticipated to be, right?
We did run into some on the way here.
No, if this was the anticipated area, it should be swarming with others.
Exactly.
Wataru, any others around us?
This doesn't seem like the right place. Maybe there was some mistake. The communication lines are also too clear.
Fishy going on here.
Report again.
Uh-oh.
Wataru, what's wrong?
Captain, we're surrounded.
Above us.
Tsugumi's talking with a little more enthusiasm.
Is that OSF?
That's OSF, yeah.
Hey, Wataru, was another unit deployed here?
No use. We're being jammed. It's probably because of them.
Yeah, she's not talking like
Seto,
this anymore.
Still can't believe it. How can you support such horrific research?
Gemma? What are you talking about?
What?
You really don't know. Are you being serious? If so, come with me now and do not resist.
There's something weird going on here.
Gemma, are you defying orders? If you don't align with Major General Karin's ideals, then you...
Yuito? Captain Seto? What is Seto platoon doing here?
What's going on?
Kyoka, can you back us up? We need to withdraw.
Right. It's ridiculous for us to fight our allies.
What is
Gemma,
going on here?
Tell
This
me
has
what's
gotten
gotten into you.
crazy.
No,
Yeah, people are being brainwashed, which makes sense because the abilities are associated with the brain. All right, I need to hush.
Would you say the same if it were me, Luca?
Whoa.
Karin.
What did Karin just do? That was pretty cool. He just looks like a bad guy, though. I know he's a bad guy.
Leave my brother to me.
Who can teleport? Oh, they both can. Can I have one of them in my party? This is cool.
Come at me all together.
Come at me, bro.
I'll take you on.
Oh, hi. Level 50.
You have to fight Major General Karin? He's #1 in the OSF and is a brain eater.
Brain eater. Oh, gosh.
Get it together. We don't know how he'll attack.
I'm not going to be able to fight him. Look at that. He's teleporting all over the place. He's level 50. Take that.
Major General Karin, why are you attacking us? Is this all you're doing? What did you say to Gamma? Answer me, Karin.
Right, he shouldn't be able to see me.
Even if I answer, your fate won't change at all.
I barely hit him. I think I'm supposed to lose this fight. There's no way.
For your own personal gain goes against reason.
I think I just hit Hanabi.
I can't know what you're doing, but please explain. I want to understand.
You can't stop me.
Karin!
Can you dodge this?
Ooh, it's time for my power, Yuito.
Please tell me it's not game over.
Yuito, you alive? Thanks. Sorry for the trouble.
Okay. Ow. There's no way to fight this dude. I don't want to use my light jellies.
Give up hope. This is what real power is.
What?
This is bad. The games stop now.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to keep losing because I hate I used that jelly.
This time. Understood. However,
What does a brain eater mean? I really want to know more about that. This is so cool, but so crazy at the same time.
Everyone, get back!
That's too powerful. Still hate I used that jelly. I should have just died. Well, what is happening here? I do not know. I just know Karin is like impossibly powerful. And I'm by myself.
This is bad. I need to find someone. What the hell's going on? I don't understand any of this. Why are Gemma and Major General Karin attacking us? Same with the other OSF.
Yeah, I was just with Gemma
Someone tell me
not
what's
too long
going
ago.
on.
All right, let's save because yeah. And then guess we got to keep pushing forward that way. I'm by myself though right now. Hopefully I'll get to a standby phase pretty soon because I'm a little bit nervous right now. Like, the heck, man. Please be all jelly. Oh man, I gotta fight by myself. Whoa. Hi. Okay, they're just level 12. Oh, I can't L2 them. Too fast for you, bro.
let's go.
Lucky I can't go invisible. Okay, I was about to say they better not make these fights too hard since I'm by myself. What's up, homies? Oh, hit you 2 ways. Stop shooting at me. Excuse me while I take him out first, then I'll be with you in just a second. Wait, where'd you go? I'm forgetting I can lock on. Alright, who else wants it? Throw cars at you.
Here we go. I can't believe the National Defense Forces attacked us.
Oh.
You won't get me today. I'll just break on through.
Yeah.
We did it.
I love that.
Keep this up.
Nice. There's nothing really back here. I'll cut this out.
Major General Karin is this way. It would be smart not to get near him.
Okay. Can't go that way anyways. Alrighty. Oh man, I wish I could be invisible right now. I could throw that. I think I could throw this. Okay, maybe not. So I guess it didn't matter. Rain dry, baby.
We did it. I guess I'm getting better. Here we go. Come on.
I think I just leveled up too. Hi. Take that, buddy. Wait, was there something? No, that was just those trucks. I knew that. Still want to know what the 80s mean. I know I get the arrows. They're leading me, you know, where I need to go. Wait, there's something here, yeah. But I don't get the numbers. Is that like the name of the highway I'm on or something?
Who's down over there? Nagi?
Oh boy. What's up, Nagi? Hope you're alright. You've had too many injuries already in this game.
Nagi, what's wrong with you?
Okay, good.
Naomi.
See, I think he was brainwashed too, so it seems like Karin Travers is a part of all this. But why though? He's like Sephiroth in Final Fantasy.
Loyalty.
I don't know, he just reminds me of him.
Nagi?
What?
Yuito?
Eyes were they always that color? Maybe.
Another?
Oh gosh. Of course. That wasn't gonna get out of this too easily.
Other. My head.
Nagi? Are you okay?
Yuito, help Kasane. I'll get Nagi out of here.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
So I get help here.
Let's go, Kasane.
Man, I can't wait to play as Kasane. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna do it in a video. Just do it off camera, but okay, I gotta get used to this. Whoa.
What's going on? Do you know Kasane?
I'll explain later. Just do your best to survive.
I can't dodge. Okay, so I need to avoid that.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Not yet. Here we go.
What is an L2 over here? I like having her ability too, because then I can keep throwing stuff. Alright, where's L2? I keep seeing it. Where is it? Get away from me, you dumb. Okay. Just really gotta avoid that for the most part. And that.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Oh gosh. Definitely. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Oh, I can't L2 right now. That. Darn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nice. It's burning.
Nice. Wish I had Hanabi right about now. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. I made it burn anyways. All right, let's get a psychokinesis boost. I like fighting with Kasane. Hey, this fight's not too terrible. I don't think I'm gonna get the L2 it though. I hope it doesn't have a second form like Naomi did. Oh gosh, ah, no, 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 no. Yeah, I know. Well, luckily I don't have any electricity near me, so. Ah, I hate this. Hate you, punk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get up, get up, get up. I can't get up. Kasane, can you heal me?
This is nothing. I can still fight.
Gosh.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Ah.
Okay, use it.
It's hard to move when you're wet.
I forgot I could do that with her. Got it. I forgot about the psychokinesis field. I'm choking.
Captain Seto, Kasane, thank you. You saved us. Are you okay?
Yes. What?
Do you feel sick? You're really spaced out.
Sorry, y'all.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, let's go to Karin.
Go to him.
No, I don't want to go to
Can we
him.
beat him?
He's gonna destroy us.
He's not our enemy.
But he attacked us.
How can she say that?
No, I found out about Naomi. It's
He's still way too powerful. I am not going anywhere near him.
No questions. I will dispose of you.
Oh my goodness. All of my friends are becoming my enemies.
Nagi!
Now I understand. Nagi, you're...
Get out of my way, Captain.
He's what?
I can't do that. Nagi, you don't want to kill Yuito. If you do, you'll regret it.
Oh man. That hurt. Went down the wrong way.
Nagi!
Then you will die!
What is going on? Oh no, Captain Seto. Oh man. Man, this game, for as silly as it is, it's kind of sad too.
I won't die that easily, Nagi. After all, you're a part of my platoon. I'll be damned if they take you!
Man, I gotta understand their powers better. Like, what did he just do? Like, did he like zap? Did he like zap his brain back to normal? Maybe because they messed his brain up when he was in the hospital somehow.
Kasane, what's wrong?
What is going on now? This is weird.
My power. Could it be resonating with Kasane's?
So strange. Like I said, it's cool but weird. All this stuff is happening like all at once and I don't know what's going on. Like early in the game I kind of understood what was happening. You know, now it's just like we stepped into the realm of anime, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't watched any. Like parts that I've seen of some in the past just seem like all over the place, kind of confusing. Like really cool battles, really cool fight scenes, but just confusing story. I guess they made the two of them have the same power on purpose, so like there's a reasoning behind it. Like I said, I really can't wait to play her story and just see what is all different. It's like some sort of disco ball brain world here.
What is this place?
I guess I'm not getting to a standby phase anytime soon. Do Arashi's fun episode.
Yuito.
Are you alright, Kasane?
Yes. Where are we?
Hey, that's
No idea.
Sumeragi crest. And that man over there is dressed like the legendary Yakumo Sumeragi.
I still think Yuito's family has something to do with this, and it seemed like Kasane's as well. Looks kind of like Karin from behind. I can't tell though.
What's going on?
I saw these in a dream.
They're having a shared dream.
Kasane.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and really cool. Still a very visually stunning game, but what the heck is going on? I don't know.
Damn it. What the hell just happened?
He says that a lot. Like, he says it multiple times when I'm in battle, usually.
Where's Kasane?
Especially when he messes up. Is that Arashi? Or
Hanabi!
Hanabi? I can't tell.
Are you okay, Hanabi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? Why is this happening?
Like her eyes were like this, and all of a sudden they're like,
Finally. Found you.
that's Tsugumi.
Sagumi!
She's talking different. I guess she's less nervous around Yuito now. Now that we did one bond moment.
I'm fine.
Oh, never mind. That's more like how she used to talk.
No. It's too late.
You're all right.
Yama,
There's Gemma.
what do you want? You still want to fight?
Not after that earthquake. No one has the will to fight.
Earthquake?
You don't remember? After we were attacked by Major General Karin, there was a really big earthquake here.
What?
I didn't notice at all. It must have been while I was unconscious.
Look at that sky.
What is that?
There's some kind of gravitational
black hole.
anomaly happening there.
Black
The whole
hole,
OSF got
sun.
sucked in with the debris.
Won't you
I
come?
projected my sight inside, but couldn't see anything. It's dangerous to get close.
It's cool she can't see anything in there because it's like a black hole.
Spreading this way. We won't make it unless we leave now.
Okay. Gemma, we'll call a truce for now. Let's get out of here to better assess the situation.
I still want to know Gemma's
Right.
deal.
Wait, what about Captain
Man,
body.
it's got the remnants of a
Can't just
cough from
leave him
earlier.
here.
I'll carry him.
Let's move to our hideout for now. Everyone, follow
Yay,
me.
the hideout. Like, y'all have no idea, I'm really dying to do that Arashi Bond episode. Because I messed that up last episode. Oh.
I wonder if Kasane is okay. And what about that image I saw? What was that?
I borrowed the freezer in the back of the warehouse next door and put Seto's body in it.
Thank you for carrying
Dang,
me,
so he
Gemma.
really is gone.
Don't mention it.
Crazy, and Nagi killed him.
First Naomi, then the captain. I knew being in the OSF was dangerous. But this?
Yeah, it seems like
You're right.
these tragic things that happen
This
so close.
infighting.
You were involved in that infighting too, Gemma.
What's happening? Tell me if you know. How did things end up like this?
Weird.
It's all Major General Karin's doing.
I thought.
He said that the new Himuka government is trying to create a controlled society centralized around the Suo capital. That's consistent with what I've seen and heard.
A controlled society? What's that mean?
For example, 90% of all psionics will be drafted into the OSF with no right to refuse. The draft uses the results of the annual health checkup, which we also can't refuse. There are countless surveillance cameras in the city. Not many people know this, but the cameras are also equipped with sound recording. It's how they find and arrest dissidents. In the new Himuka regime, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
And who's leading this
This
regime?
is an open secret, but there are some in the OSF that suddenly go through changes in their personality. They were all critical of the regime, so the rumor is that their minds were
Oh,
manipulated.
Nagi was critical of it?
Manipulate the mind?
Confused.
That might be what happened to Nagi.
Well, they
Major
definitely
General
manipulated
Karin
his
said he
mind. I
would
knew
stop his
that.
control of the people, and he
Just
would
don't
expel
understand
the
this
government
why.
dogs from the OSF.
Government dogs. Is that why he attacked Captain Seto?
Yes, he said Seto was taking part in the government's personality rehabilitation.
Well, Karin is
He
like
showed
the
me
hero,
evidence, but I
actually.
still couldn't believe it. That's why I confronted Seto, so I could talk to him.
Captain Seto? No. It looked like he was trying to keep Nagi with us.
Yeah.
Captain Seto wouldn't have done that. That's not who he was.
Wait, Tsugumi. Gemma knows that too. The evidence he saw was that convincing.
Yeah, but it didn't look like Seto was involved in the government's plan. And then there was that strange hole in the sky, an earthquake after you were attacked by Major General Karin. That wasn't ordinary. Several OSF soldiers were sucked into that hole. Even then, he wouldn't stop his plans for rebellion. That made me question him as well.
So that's why you called the truce?
Yes, this isn't a simple rebellion. Something's not right. I need to know what it is. The rebellion I was part of took Seto's life.
Yuito, you trust Gemma, don't you?
But
Gemma seems pretty
he
noble.
didn't trust us.
Segumi's right. I should have been more careful.
It was cool with that pack on his
Will you
back,
give me
though,
the
that I
chance
gave
to
him.
learn the truth? I want to know if he really started this rebellion for the sake of the people.
I want to know too. I'm curious about that hole in the sky.
Karin
as
still
well.
seems so evil,
So let's
though.
go to Suo
Like,
together. There must be some clues.
Tsugumi, can you accept that?
No, I can't. But if he apologizes, I can see it through somehow.
man, I'm sorry, I'm
Right.
still coughing.
I should have been more careful.
Throat still.
The truth
Right.
is, I let my
Bleh.
indignation get the best of me. I'm sorry. I owe an apology to Seto, too. Though it's too late.
Apology accepted.
Okay.
What did
Let's rest a
she
bit
accept
and then
it?
go to Suo.
All right. Let's do. Wait. Oh, stand by phase 3. Let's do Arashi's Bond episode.
I don't think I've spoken to Hanabi lately. What Nagi did to Captain Seto. I saw it with my own eyes and I still can't believe it. What happened to you, Nagi?
All right, let's check these brain messages first. Because that's where I got to go to get to that one anyways. All right, here we go. A new scene's out. It's Masubi from Masubi's. I love how she opens with that. Your oasis away from the everyday. Thanks for taking on this coded message hunt. A new scene should be available somewhere. Go take a look as soon as you can and find that hidden code. And then I look forward to working with you from Gemma. It's no good to have someone on the team we can't count on. You need to speak with your actions now. I look forward to working with you. I'm not a part of anything, bruh. All right, let's save first and then we'll check out. He also said I need to speak to Hanabi. And then we'll check out Arashi's mission. Keep telling myself I'm gonna read those, even things new, and then I fail to read it every time. Okay, let's talk to Hanabi. Let's just talk to all of them in here, see if they got anything. Can't believe Major General Karn would trick Seto. I should have trusted the Seto I knew. I don't have gifts for him, at least I don't think. Let's check and see if I got presents. Because I still don't know how I ended up with those presents that I gave, you know, earlier. Wait, where was that at? Items. Oh, no presents. Anything new in here? That's still about the same. Oh, wait, there's kettlebells and weights and stuff. It's going to become like a little training facility. Little dojo. Okay, she's got a Bond episode 2. Let's talk to Sagumi first. Captain Seto was a good person, even Nagi. That's why I want to know what's going on. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to stop coughing. All right, let's do Arashi's first. Wrong. Nope. Nope. Goodness gracious, why did they make that those buttons? Got a minute. All right, let's do Arashi's. I want to talk to you in person, so can you come to Musubi's? I say that wrong nearly every time. It's rare to get a message from you, Arashi. I'll head there now. All right, then we'll come back and do Hanabi's. Hopefully, I don't forget that I gotta talk to her to do hers. Oh.
What is it? I find it hard to believe you need to talk to me about something.
First, I want you to look at this.
I love the way she talks.
The menu? Okay. New menu festival. Finish our large portions within the time limit and your meal is free. Also receive a bonus case of soda. Wait, you're not asking me to do this, are you?
You guys can probably hear all those ice cubes in the video.
And I get the soda prize.
Click clacking.
Don't worry, if you can't finish it all, I'll pay for the meal.
This is what you wanted to talk
She
about?
really wanted me to come do this crap.
I don't know if I'm up for it.
It's to advertise the new menu, so the food is about 3 times more than usual. A kid your age should have a pretty big appetite. You can totally do it.
Look, it says you need a reservation. I don't think...
Don't worry, I already made one.
You
Already made one.
Already. I guess I'd feel bad canceling on them now. Okay, I'll try.
It's a weird Bond episode.
Oh,
Look at her
I'm
look.
so full.
Good job. That was a lot of food. You didn't let me down. Still, I may have pushed you too hard. Next time, I'll get you whatever food you like to make it up to you.
It's like you got these silly moments and then
No
the
more food.
crazy stuff that happened earlier.
I know. Can you come adjust SAS with me now?
You want me to adjust your SAS?
I heard you're really good at that stuff. I mean, I won't force you or anything. Something was just feeling off about it.
Okay, fine. I guess I owe you for helping me get what I want.
You mean the soda? You must really love soda.
So much that I can't refuse your request. Let's get this over with already.
Sorry for asking you to do this.
It's fine. You're a lot more impatient than I thought, though. I don't see why we couldn't do the SAS adjustments later.
This was a good opportunity to get you to look at it, and I wanted to get it done as soon as possible. I don't want to run into issues with the SAS during battle. I don't like causing problems for everyone.
Shouldn't you be more concerned with your own survival? It almost sounds like you don't prioritize your own life.
I guess you could say that.
You weren't even aware of it? Great. Another one destined for an early death. You should be letting loose a little more. Learn how to slack off a little.
Slack off? No, I couldn't.
It's important to know when you can ease up. Taking proper breaks will increase your overall productivity. In other words,
good advice.
Skipping out on work is the rational recommendation.
What happens if the others attack when you're easing up? And someone gets hurt?
Oh, you're so serious. Is it any fun to live like that?
I can't help it. That's just the way I am.
I know someone just like you. I feel so sorry for you both.
Who else is like me?
Okay, we're done. The RSG Support Center is
Good
closed
answer.
for today. Please contact us again during our
Maybe his
regular business
brother.
hours.
Huh? That was quick. Thanks.
Now we're even for today. That means I can enjoy my soda guilt-free. Also, don't work too hard. See ya.
She's different.
All right, finally got that one done, and it was weird, but funny. All right. Brain message. Oh wait, I gotta go up. All right. Cola is the best after a hard day's work. You should take a break and have some suds sometimes too. You can have one of mine. Just hearing the word cola reminds me of the eating contest. I feel like it would make me full. But I'm glad you're happy, Arashi. This might sound weird coming from me, but you can't be too soft. Be careful not to get tripped up. Be careful not get tripped up. Yeah, something's wrong about that. Anyways. Oh, wait. I just saw that I had 9 brain points. So let's go here and get that. The concurrent SAS activation. I've been wanting that. And then I have 5 points left, so I can pretty much get anything. Eliminates the actions needed for using items. Applying the item effects immediately. Quick item. Well, does that mean like it automatically heal me maybe? I don't know, but I want this. Let's do it. Okay, I guess when I get in a battle, I'll have to test that out and see. Alrighty, let's save first, and then go talk to Hanabi. Try to get the first one of those Musubi's codes, or maybe next episode, so I can go by there and take care of that. I'm gonna get into that investigation thing or whatever I'm doing for a friend. Alright, let's see. I can't quite understand everything that happened at the Kunad Highway, but we just need to do what we can right now for the commander. Who's gonna take control of the platoon, I wonder? Alright, Bond episode. Let's see what she's got. If it's anything as silly as Arashi's.
Yuito, do you remember our promise from last time?
Yeah,
Nope.
we said we'd talk again sometime.
Okay,
What
I
about
forgot.
now? There's something OSF related I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, let's go to Masubi's.
Everybody wants to go to Musubi's. It's the oasis away from your problems. I can't remember the catchphrase.
Back when I was a cadet, I thought that fighting in the OSF as children of the state would mean doing good. I'd defeat the evil others as part of the heroic OSF. But things aren't really that simple.
I know.
Everyone had their own motives. I never imagined the OSF would be fighting each other. What is the right thing to do? It's something I really need to sit down and think about, but I don't know.
You're right. I get uneasy about it too sometimes. Although, I think it's better to take action than let worry consume you.
You have such a positive attitude.
I don't know if that's positive. I just think it's better than being kept in the dark the whole time. You have to gather as much intel as you can before something happens that can't be undone.
Keep yawning too.
You're so sure of yourself.
So rainy outside.
I
I'm
like
like
Kasane in that way.
wanting to
Really?
sleep all day.
Yeah.
Be lazy.
Even if you two don't agree, you both are so sure of yourselves. I think that's really strong. I'm the same class year as both of you, but I'm always hesitating and worrying. If you didn't push me, I think I would have given up a long time ago.
You always saved me too. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you.
I'm happy to hear you say that, but you don't need to placate me.
I'm not placating. You're always so cheerful. You push me to keep going forward. As kids, you always cheered me up when I was feeling sad. I wouldn't be here without you.
I know it's just flattery, but it's still a little embarrassing.
It's not flattery. I'm genuinely grateful. I need you.
Do you mean?
But not just you, Hanabi. I guess I need everyone by my side.
She perked up at that.
Oh, right.
You mean?
Friends are important.
Back to crushing now in this
There's so
game,
much
of course.
to think about, but you get stuck in a rut when you don't confide in people. So feel free to talk to me or anyone else when you need to. I'm sure we'll be able to help you somehow.
Yeah, I mean, talking to you has helped. Well, I'm heading back to the hideout.
Okay, see you later.
She was
Thanks for
hoping.
listening.
Why don't you just tell him how you feel,
Still
Hanabi?
seems to be something on her mind, but at least she cheered up a bit.
Yuito is so oblivious. All right, when we get back to the hideout, there's one thing I want to do. I want to see if there's any more side quests that are available. The side quests that I have currently are not difficult, but they're going to definitely be a little bit more challenging than the ones that I had before. So I don't know if I have to finish those before I can get new ones. I don't know if I feel...
I don't think that's true.
Sorry.
I'm not built to be especially kind.
You don't even realize it. That's what makes you cool. Oh, don't take it weird. I just think you're cool as a friend.
And what I was gonna say is I don't really feel like getting into those yet. Maybe another episode or so. All right, so we're level 3 with Hanabi. I think I'm the farthest along with her. Increase SAS recovery speed in combo 5. Using L1 plus circle X triangle square. I guess any of those, not necessarily in that order. Enables a combo vision in which Hanabi attacks around her. Okay. Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Recently, I've been thinking how much I've gotten to know you.
Me too. I thought I already knew you, but I keep finding something new.
All right, let's check the brain message. All right, Hanabi, do you say that to everyone? Hey, Yuito, could you say something like, I need you? Or something to anyone? I don't know. I just say what I'm feeling at the time. Was it weird? It's not weird at all. You can say it to someone you know really well. There might be some girls who get the wrong idea, though. So, sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just forget I mentioned it. So I guess let's decisions, because I'm afraid if I go ahead and start phase 4, I won't be able to get too far into it before I have to call it quits. So let's check out. Let's go to Suo. Oh, I currently cannot travel there. Okay. I can go other places. Okay, maybe we can try Musubi's, try that first code thing, see if it'll work. I'm gonna look it up really quickly. I'll be right back. All right, let's go. Got out of the map like a dum-dum. Let's go to Musubi's. I have the first code, so let's see if it works. I feel bad looking that up, but like I said, I mean, I don't want to get a subscription to that thing to watch that. Oh, there's side quests in here. Hold on. All right, let me talk to this person first. Frustrated troop member. In that fight in the city before, I got blown away by an other and I couldn't do anything. I'm so angry about it. I'm thinking about how to handle the large others, like maybe hardening my body to withstand the attacks. If you can use sclerokinesis with the SAS, could you show me how to use it to take down another? Sure. Good, then please help me. I'll just be watching, so you focus on defeating the other. So I have to go defeat the other, I guess. Steel body. No, don't make it active right now. I guess I have to go fight another with Gemma in my party. Which Gemma should be in my party if I go somewhere to level up anyways. But maybe I can do that really quickly too. Let's look. Wait. Alright, keeps up with my Bond episodes as well. Alright, let's see. Defeat one Augur Sabbat. Okay, so I can go do that in just a second maybe. Before I end the episode, because I got a little bit more time left. Or I may just get through this part and then do that next episode. But let's see how long this will be. Have you cracked the code from the scene? Please help Mimi. Again, her actions are distracting. I'd like to hear the explanation. I'd like you to help me crack the passwords to 13, oh my goodness, top secret files that Mimi has left behind. The passwords are encrypted codes hidden in 13 different scenes. I don't know much more than that. I think there's only been 6 or 7 maybe that have happened so far. After viewing the scene, decode the password and then tell it to me. Or at least that's how many IGN has. Like, I think it was 6 or 7. I just only looked at the first one. You'll be forwarded a reward from Mimi automatically each time you crack a file. Break a leg. I'm not acting. Like, what? Alright, let's say the code now. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, okay. So I think the one I just looked at will work with this first one. But I guess you can go out of order. Okay, it was... This is spoiler alert for those of you who hadn't played it yet. Wait. Such a liar. What I saw. Let's try to open the file with... Went too fast. Phenomenal. This is absolutely positively correct. The file open. Your reward is here too. What could this password mean? Lying to hurt someone isn't very nice, don't you think? Reward obtained. Poster Vision Yuito ×1. Chapter Compendium updated. Yuito Sumeragi's information has been updated. Okay. Brain message. Let's look at that and then we'll look at what it was saying here. Oh, I got one from Mimi. Thanks for taking on the job. It's me, Mimi. I'm sending this message because I detected a data transfer from the server. I take it you're the OSF member who took the job from Musubi. Thanks for the help. I'm alive and still investigating the syndicate, but that assassin's still after me, so I have to keep communications as short as possible. No need to reply to my messages though. I do that every time. Gotta press down with the right stick. If I hit the D-pad, it takes me to the next message. No need to reply. I should keep Musubi and you safe. Also, I think... Oops, too far. I think Musubi told you this, but don't forget that you accepted this job. You have to see it through no matter what happens. Promise me that. Can't really promise it to you because I can't reply to your message. But anyways, by the way, did you take a look at the data you transferred? If you haven't, you should. You might be surprised at who pops up. Actually, our file's subjects have been knee-deep in the syndicate I've been tracking all this time, and they don't even realize it. Everyone in that syndicate is a stone-cold killer. I can't give you the details right now, but everyone in that data might end up in their crosshairs. In other words, this is personal for you. I'll let you know if I get more info. In the meantime, the next encrypted message is waiting. I'm counting on you. I think this is the thing, maybe. Top secret investigation report, so I'll read this. It seems like a lot, though. The heir to a dynasty and his Betty by plushie Article by M. Yuito Sumeragi, star rookie of the OSF, second son of the prestigious Sumeragis. He cuts the perfect picture of privilege. And rumor has it he has been a longtime fan of Baki, the Araha Baki mascot. Even now, as a strapping young man, he sleeps with a Baki plushie in his arms. What? If the OSF's young recruits are heading into battle with plushies in tow, how seriously can they be taking their duty to protect the populace? It's odd enough for Sumeragi to enlist as an OSF volunteer. The reporter hasn't uncovered anything untoward so far, but the eyes of the press will be on Mr. Sumeragi in the future. All right, was that what they were telling me about? Like the fact that somebody found out about the fact that he has the toy or whatever. And then I got some sort of item. What's that? Poster vision Yuito. A vision depicting Yuito Sumeragi strongly reflects his personality. Seems to be fan-made rather than an official OSF product. All right, let's see what that looks like. Oh, that is hilarious. I should get that to Hanabi since she has a crush on him. Oh, I'm gonna so do it. That is so goofy, but it's kind of funny. All right, she now has it. Okay, so I think I've done all that good stuff now. I've checked everything. So I'm gonna try to do these side quests, you know, including these with Brain Crush. See, I gotta build up the Brain Crush. I gotta defeat 2 of them. Wait, Brain Crush is the L2 thing. Brain Drive is what I have to get up to. So I need to figure out where Buddy Rummies is and see if I can get up to Brain Drive and then like dash off to try to fight him really quick. It seemed like these 2, not this one, because this is not too bad. I can just activate it once I get it down. Like it's health low or whatever. These 2 seem like they require work. So anyways, let's oh wait. Oh yeah, she's a fashionista, so she would like that. Okay, all right, we're done with Musubis for right now. So let's head back to the hideout, save, and then we're gonna call it quits for this episode. I'm in a few minutes early because I figured if I try to go and do even those side quests, it's gonna take me well over time. So you'll have to wait to episode 9 to see what happens with that, and maybe I'll get to the start of phase 4. I think there's like 12 phases or something like that, so it may be a minute before I get through, you know, all of this game. This may be my longest playthrough that I've done so far. Ooh, and I'm back to the top of saves, the save list. Yeah, this may be longer than Resident Evil Village, so strap in, prepare for the long ride. But I'm having a good time with this game. So, anyways, that was, let me adjust myself really quickly. That was Scarlet Nexus part 8. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. The story is really cool but weird. So we've kind of taken a trip to Weirdsville with that last episode, but there's definitely something going on within the OSF that we will eventually get to the bottom of. And so I'm looking forward to finding out more, so then I can go back and be like, oh, that makes sense. Anyways, hit that like button if you like what you saw. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking of Scarlet Nexus so far. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel for more video game playthroughs. I've started a second channel called Team Rixie. I may put a link in the description below if I remember, but there's a video that I talked about some updates to my channel that should already be posted. And so you can go take a look at that, and it tells you about the second channel that I've created for videos that I make with my wife. So I'm no longer posting those videos on this channel. This Ascalon channel is strictly gaming from this point forward, but I explain all of that in that video about updates to my channel. So go check it out. I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Ascalon, same as my channel name. So check me out there for additional content that you may not see in my videos. And you guys take care. I'll see you next time in the next video, whether it's on this channel or on the Team Rixie channel. My wife and I actually filmed a video earlier, another Disney restaurant review that we can't wait to share with you guys. So y'all take care. See you later. Peace.